Well, good morning, friends. It is the first day back home. Not in Canada, though, but first day back at the acreage. And I can still have a little bit of a tan. So I took that back from Cabo. Well, I'm going to start off the video saying that I am not happy to be back. It's chilly. I got a couple of appointments today. And let's get started, get into the video, and I will tell you that this video will be focusing on my goals for this year, now that I'm back in Canada at home, and I can focus on that and let you guys in on some of upcoming events. Stay tuned. I'm back from town. I got my nails done. I'm gonna make myself some soup. I made some homemade soup earlier today. Some broccoli, carrots, green beans. There's no meat in there yet, but there will be. Gonna be some chicken. Well, guys, I finally made it back home. I got all my paperwork here ready, and let's get into it. So my first goal this year is to get in shape. To finish off what I started last year, but the main reason of last year into this year is because I would like to hit a stage. I would like to do a fitness competition of some kind. There is, there's so many different ones. There's bikini, there's figure, there is bodybuilding, and let's face it, I don't know anything about any of them. I am the greenest of the green. The only thing I do know is the weightlifting part, and from watching and learning YouTube videos, from learning online, from Googling nutrition plans, and for Googling just plans in general, macros, figuring out my macros, figuring out my what I should be eating during a prep, what I shouldn't be eating during a prep. The major things, the goal for me this year is I'm going to start by tracking my macros, eating, put it that way, tracking what I'm eating for at least a week. I want to see where I'm at. I do believe I'm not eating enough. And that is a problem as well, because you all know, as well as the trainers out there, the people that are watching me, that what I'm saying is if you don't eat enough, your body thinks that you're starving, and your body will go into, your metabolism will stop. It'll slow down. And that is like danger zone, because if you, especially my age, if you lose your metabolism, it slows down. You cannot lose weight. It'll fight against you. It won't your body won't cooperate. So that's something that I really need to work on, keep track of, number one. Number two is I was going to reach out to a nutritionist, a doctor, a personal trainer of some kind, but in the meantime, like I said, I've gone online and I've figured out some of my things that I need, the macros and the training program I have taken from certain people. So I'm going to stick with that for a little bit. As far as going further into that, I'm going to need money. So that's why, case in point, number two goal is to get a job. I need to make some money so that I can get everything I need to go forward in my journey to hit the stage at some point during this year. It does cost money, and from what I've seen, it costs a lot of money to actually do a show, and not a pro show. I'm just talking a show in general. There's a lot of things that go into it. Not just the suit, the bikini, the getting the spray tan, all that stuff. There's other things like you have to, if you do need a nutritionalist or a trainer, that costs money. If you do need someone to figure out your macros, if I'm not doing it properly, and if I'm not losing and I'm not getting the definition that I need, if I don't feel like I can bring my best figure, best self to the stage, I will hire a trainer. But that's going to cost money. So this is why my first thing is I have to get some money. I have to get a job and to raise money for that. So that's number 2. Number 3 is in fitness part, I want to try to go to more classes. So my membership, like I said, my membership is up in May or April this year. And I am not going to be going back to Fit for Less. It's, number 1, too far away. I'm wasting too much gas getting there. It was better when I had stuff to do in town at the same time, but I plan on going to the gym or working out at least 6 times a week to get my body into shape. The next phase of this journey, to be able to go onto stage and look good and look presentable to myself. So and give the best that I can do, and I'm going to do that. And in order to do that, I need to eat properly and work out at least 6 times a week. I'm going to give my body, like I said, one day of rest. I'm sitting down. I'm creating a plan. I researched other plans online. I think I'm going to stick with MyFitnessPal to track all my food intake for this week. I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to make a grocery list. I'm going to make a meal plan for the week, and I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to do my weight, my measurements, again, as usual, as what I did last year. I haven't gained as much as I thought I would have during the break or the vacation, which is awesome. Pretty much I figured out my calories, what I need to take in during the day, and you go online, it's all that stuff is there. I don't need to rehash what's already out there, but basically I went online and I figured out my calorie intake. So it's it worked out to be 1,756 calories per day. So if you figure out the 40-40-20 split, so basically it would be 164 grams of protein per day, 49.2 grams of fat, and then the rest, what is remaining, is your carbohydrate intake, and mine would be 286.8. Now that's if I'm bulking, okay? Now bulking is a different story, different animal altogether. Like I said, I'm going to try this out for the first 2 months by myself. I don't really feel like I need to bulk. I feel like I need to lose fat, but I do not want to lose muscle. Okay, so that's why I'm going to stick to a very clean program. I'm going to try as much as I can to stay away from the junk, but we all have to live, right? So basically the 5 tips to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Number 1, don't be hard on yourself. Well, that's pretty much the mindset. So number 1 is a mindset. Keep your mind focused, keep your mind clear on your goal. That's my mindset. That will be my mindset. Make healthier choices. Like, you don't want to pick something that is going to send you off on a binge, which past videos of mine, from past videos of mine, certain foods will send me out on a binge, namely bread. Yeah. So, and I don't want to drink my calories. So I'm not a real big fan of protein shakes anyway. I'm just not a fan. I like real food. I used to do protein shakes. I used to do the pre-workout, the post-workout, yada yada. I don't know if it's beneficial. For the first 2 months, I don't think I'm going to do that. I am going to have my vitamins though, my normal stack like I've shown before in previous videos. I'm going to use smaller plates, even though I don't really eat that much in one sitting because of the size of my stomach, which you all know. I've had surgery prior to this. I've had the sleeve surgery, so my stomach is still small. I can eat more than I used to be able to, which is scary, but I still can't eat as much as a normal human being. But also, you know, we all gotta live. So the 90% rule: eat right 90% of the time, and you know, let's make that a goal, and it's going to be my goal. So so I broke it up into 3 groups: health, prosperity, and passion. Number 1, health. It would be the gym, going at least 6 days a week for 4 months, and I need to find a show in Canada that I can do. For food, just better eating, better health choices in my food. Number 2 is the prosperity goal. For me, prosperity goal is just to generate some income so that I can get to stage and not put myself in the poorhouse. To do a show, I didn't realize how much money it costs until I started looking into it. The bathing suits alone, if there's extra things like where you are showcased to do an evening gown or something extravagant, there's certain shows that you have to have a different attire for the next part of the show. That costs money. Just to enter the show costs money. If you need a coach, it costs money. These are the things that is a prosperity goal for me. Basically, generate an income. The third goal is a passion goal. And my passion, I have a few of them, you know, is stained glass. I love stained glass. I need to do more of that. It takes up a lot of space. Doing stained glass takes up a lot of space. It takes time, which, you know, I'm not worried about that. Number 2 is to learn Spanish. Either it's a class online or a class in town or something along those lines. I need to learn more Spanish for when I go to Cabo San Lucas. I feel like I pick up more as I go, but más español, muy bueno. It would be very good. It would be way better going to off the beaten path to know more Spanish. So that's another goal, my personal passion goal. My third in the passion goal was animals, work at a shelter or a hobby farm, etc. And that could also be a possible income as well. I'm going to look into that. These are just 3. Like, I mean, it's 3 goals, but the third, the passion goal, is 3. I have 3 in that one category alone. Working with animals as also an income. It's a passion, but I can, you know, if I can get that as an income, that would be awesome, right? So there is some hobby farms around here. I'm going to put in applications as well. Well, hello friends. I just realized I didn't have an ending to my video. I just wanted to close off and say please comment, please hit the like button and subscribe. This year's going to be a good one. Let's kill it at the gym. Let's kill it in our goals. Let's have fun this year. Enjoy every minute of it. Till next time, friends, have fun.